On this episode of The Traveling Golfer, we're going to do something really special for you. We're going to talk about long drive. Why? Because nobody plays better from further back. We're going to show you what we do at Ultimate Long Drive to teach speed and distance, and it can help you in your golf game. Hey, I'm Jeff Gilder, founder and CEO of Ultimate Long Drive, and we're here today in Long, South Carolina at the Ultimate Long Drive, we'll call it ULD headquarters. Inside, we've got the ULD Academy. We have folks come from all over the country here to train, to learn how to hit the ball further, get faster. Golfers, long drivers, doesn't matter. It works for everybody. But we're going to tell you all about long drive and what we do here at ULD. We do 200 events a year in North America. We sanction events all around the world with international players to get to our World Championship. We have leagues operating here in the U.S. and we've got a North American tour. All those things can get you qualified to get into the ULD World Championship. And guess what? We have divisions for everybody, every age, every ability, from 7 and under to 85 plus. In the last ULD World Championship, we had an 85-year-old lady just become a world champion. So, hey, you could be a world champion too. If not, you're just going to get faster. All that coming up on this episode of The Traveling Golfer.
One moment changes everything. Distance, precision, decided in a microsecond. So reduce your ball spin and get the most performance at impact with 4 yards more. A next-gen golf tee proven by pros and players like you. The unique durable design flexes at contact, reducing ball spin, giving you tighter control and more distance. So change your game and get 4 yards more. Brought to you by Greenkeepers. Golf smart.
Tradition at its best. Golf lives right here in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Home to the most historic, top-ranked clubs in the country. More than 50 courses and over 300,000 yards of green. With nearly 80 nearby hotels, incredible attractions, and dining options. It's clear Montgomery County isn't just a place to play golf. It's a destination. Stay and play in Montgomery County. Book your tee time now at montcogolf.com.
Head down, water down the left, bunker down the right, take the club straight back.
Wandering minds.
When golfers lose their focus, they're totally...
Or, but Bridgestone can help.
Introducing Mindset. The ball's scientifically designed to keep you focused.
First, identify your target.
Next, visualize your shot path.
And then focus on the green dot and smooth one.
Play the new Tour B with Mindset technology.
You see what happens when we work together? Stuff like that.
Raise the bar with Flight by Yingling. Low carb, low calorie, more taste. Brewed for the generation that's always reaching for more. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer.
There's not a golfer in the world that doesn't want to hit the ball further. Think about it. Everybody wants to hit the ball further. You know why? Because I said it earlier. Nobody plays better from further back. And that's what we're all about here at Ultimate Long Drive. But I'm going to let my friend Michael Romatowski from Mach 3 Speed Training tell you how it works. He's got all the data on the longest drivers in the world and how they score. This may surprise you.
When I created Mach 3 Golf Speed Training 7 years ago, I had no idea how fast and how much it would grow and how we would come to have a worldwide presence. We have an entire array of training tools and virtual courses that you can find on our website that will help you train for speed, train for distance in a really intelligent way, because it's all about efficiency. Even long drive competitors, the top guys in the world who can hit it over 400 yards, even they have realized that this is not all about exertion. It's about efficiency. Efficiency is the key, not just trying to overpower the ball with physical exertion. We can help you gain the speed, gain the distance that you need. And again, I encourage you, join ULD Ultimate Long Drive. Compete in the off season It will help you gain distance. It will help you perform under pressure. And I want you to get that 20 extra yards that to an amateur golfer is worth 1.5 strokes per round, and to an elite or competitive golfer is worth 3/4 of a stroke per round. I want you to have that because I want you to win some trophies.
All right, now I'm going to take you back to where the magic happens, to the ULD Academy Training Center here in Longs. Short walk down the hallway over here. We talked about Mach 3 speed training, and Michael Romatowski. Several years ago, we partnered with Michael to help us create a curriculum for the ULD Academy. So all these things, these ropes and things you see along the wall, those are part of the Mach 3 protocol. We start everybody off with 2 basic units. A speed bomber. If you come to ULD Academy, you're going to hold one of these babies. We'll show you some stuff with that later. And a jet stick. That's basic 101. That's speed 101 right here with these 2 things. We can increase your speed and distance with these 2 tools. The average after 4,000 people is about 11.5 miles an hour. What's that equate to on the golf course? 20 yards, maybe 30, who knows? Fixed the knee lock.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's good. That's a good ball there.
It's a low flight.
Yeah. All right, go on. .19-degree launch, 25.94 spin, 187, 130, 187 ball speed, 130 club speed, a little bit of side spin. By far the best ball you've hit since you've been coming. That's a pickup of about 13 miles an hour from when you started in the program.
Wow, thank you. That's amazing.
When I started the ULD Academy, I was hitting probably around 250 yards, maybe 100 ball speed. It was not great. I started working here in January. I didn't really have that much of a love for golf, and I didn't really have an idea of what long drive was. But as soon as I started the training, I got in here, I started hitting some balls, and I started to see my yardages climb a little bit, 250, then I was at 275, and then I got to 280, and then, you know, my longest in competition once I started doing long drive events was 317 yards. I actually went back-to-back PRs right here in this room in the Coastal Carolina League. And then I went to the World Championships. I got to experience that my first year doing long drive. It was amazing. The atmosphere was out of this world, astonishing. And we even got to do all this amidst a hurricane in West Columbia. So it was quite the entertaining week. But doing this stuff with long drive, getting in here, just working at it has been a blessing. It's helped my golf game tremendously. And I'm now really showing off the tee box now. Not too bad.
One of the most important parts of speed training, long drive, or regular golf is equipment. And we partnered with Shark Attack Golf several years ago, back when we started this thing, because they're innovators. In the name of long drive, they've got some of the most advanced shafts on the planet. They got heads for long drive as well, but these shafts will work in anything. This is my kit here, some of my long drive stuff. And let me take you over here to the bench and show you what I'm working on. I've taken one of these high-tech Area 51 UAP shafts. I got it set up. Look at this shaft, this thing's a beauty. Oh, guess what? Yeah, my tour edge. These Tour Edge heads are some of the hottest heads on the market. You can combine those things with this new technology from Shark Attack Golf, you're unbeatable.
Tech Talk, where we bring the technical issues of the golf industry to you, the viewer. Dave Glod, president and founder of Tour Edge Golf. Great clubs, great drivers, great adjustability, especially in the drivers. But I'm not sure that a lot of people know how the heck to play with these toys properly. Am I right?
Let's talk about the simplest one, which has been around the longest, which is the hosel changing, okay? The shaft turning. And it's really very simple, but it takes a little bit of trial and error, okay? So if you don't understand what all those little numbers on there mean or letters, don't worry. Just try one at a time to go one direction or the other. And then two things you're looking for when you set the club down is do I see more of the face? Did I add loft? Or am I seeing less in the face? Did I reduce loft? And you kind of know what you want. I need more loft, or I need to hit higher, or I need to hit lower. So you just kind of play around with it until you see the face in the position you want to see it.
Simple. Add loft, subtract loft. It is a bit of a trial and error thing, so I guess you're going to have to take a little bit of time on it, but it should become fairly obvious. Don't be afraid to try, folks. All right, Dave Glod, Tour Edge Golf, experiment with the adjustability of their clubs.
Baseball? Nah. Football? Done it. I think I'm going to go after the PGA Tour.
Playing on the PGA Tour is not easy. But you know what is easy? Hitting the 524 series from Tour Edge.
Getting linebackers and home runs used to be easy.
Out here, you're going to need all the easy you can get. Introducing the 524 series from Tour Edge. The easiest clubs you'll ever hit. Even the best players in the world can use a little easy.
I like the sound of that. Look out, PGA Tour.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
Hey, kid, what are you doing?
I'm getting my ball.
Well, I know there's all kinds of them. You don't need to fish them out of there.
No, it's a Bridgestone though, dude.
That's a Bridgestone?
Ha ha!
Hey, come on, Bridgestones. Where are they?
One here, one right here.
Yeah, but it's not yellow.
Yeah, but it's a Bridgestone.
Yes, it is a Bridgestone.
Has anyone ever told you look like Tiger Woods?
Uh-uh.
All right.
One moment changes everything. Distance, precision, decided in a microsecond. So reduce your ball spin and get the most performance at impact with 4 yards more. A next-gen golf tee proven by pros and players like you. The unique durable design flexes at contact, reducing ball spin, giving you tighter control and more distance. So change your game and get 4 yards more. Brought to you by Greenkeepers. Golf Smart.
Let's talk about the statement that the driver is the most important club in your bag. Well, why would that be? And if you talk to tour professionals, they will often say the two most important stats are strokes gained off the tee and greens in regulation. Nobody plays better from further back. You can pretend all you want that you're better with your hybrid than you are with your 8-iron, but you're not, because your good shot with a hybrid is still in all likelihood going to be outside of where your poor 8-iron was. The closer you are to the green, the more likely you are to hit it on the green, and once you're on the green, the less strokes it's going to take you to get it in the hole. Again, nobody's better even from 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 yards off the green than they are once they are on the green. So distance off the tee, strokes gained off the tee, greens in regulation, those are the most important things. Get on that green as soon as you can.
Whether you're an aspiring long driver or just a golfer who wants to play better and be longer, you can come to any ULD Academy. We've got a tab on the site, a page on the site that shows our 5 ULD certified trainers and where they're located. Or you can come right here to Long, South Carolina to the ULD Academy training facility. As I mentioned earlier, we have divisions at Ultimate Long Drive from ages 7 and under all the way to 85 plus. Anyone can play here. If you are an adaptive player playing with a disability, we have divisions for military and first responders. And we're going to be showing you some of the world champions from the 2024 Ultimate Long Drive World Championship throughout this show. One of the things that I think sets us apart at ULD is our emphasis on media. We do our own media. You have to these days. So we're going to take you into the studio here. Here's where all the magic happens. And we filmed 42 episodes of Smash Factor right here with host Alex Wober. That's one a week during the league season. He gives you all the results from the past weekend's event and gives you the schedule for the next weekend's event. So you got to do it. We live stream all of our tour stops, some of the league events, and we live stream the World Championship, and then we do highlights from all those major events and share those on all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever else is out there. They do that, I don't. I'm too old for that. And over here, we've got Alex Wober, the host of Smash Factor, working on the next episode of Smash Factor. ULD is a membership organization. In other words, you're required to have a valid membership ID to register for any of our events. The membership lasts from the beginning of the season all the way through the World Championship. So the first thing you do is go to the website, click on the membership tab, follow those prompts, and get your membership ID. As soon as you hit submit on that membership form, you're going to get an email with your membership ID in it. Then you take that membership ID, go to our schedule tab, main calendar, find any event that you want to enter, click on it, hit the registration button, fill out the form, use your membership ID, and get registered to get longer and faster. All play at Ultimate Long Drive is for everybody. Every event that we hold has divisions for everybody, from 7 and under to 85 plus, boys and girls, men and women, all abilities. Even if you're playing with a disability, we've got a spot for you. We've got divisions for first responders and military. Everybody's included. So to get into the ULD World Championship, you can play your way through our league system, our North American Tour, or both. So the North American Tour, each one of those events is a qualifier. We call those our majors. So winning your division on the North American Tour is an automatic into the World Championship. Then in the league systems, you can join up to play in a local league, or you can play unassigned and play them all. You earn points on your way to the World Championship. Then at the end of the season, most leagues will run 6, 8, 10, maybe more events in their particular league. There is a league championship. We treat that league championship as a major as well. So whether you didn't make it on points throughout the season, you can still show up at the league championship, win that event, and get qualified for the World Championship. And if you want to keep playing, you can play all the league championships all across the USA. You can play that as a tour if you want.
When you vacation in Montgomery County, PA, your money worries get a vacation too.
Oh, you gotta get your value.
Feel free to explore the soldiers' huts.
Free?
$4, that's it?
Keep the lettuce coming, Diane.
Parking is free! Hey, it's free!
With so many affordable things in Montgomery County, go ahead. Freak out.
Over the last 190 years, a lot has changed.
But at Yingling, America's oldest brewery, we're still focused on one thing. Brewing darn good beer.
Yingling, the oldest brewery in America.
What is the off season and why is it the best time to work on distance and the best time to compete in long drive? If you're on the East Coast in general, off season is going to be from November 1st till the last day of February. First day of November to the last day of February. That's a 4-month period where East Coast golfers often cannot play. It's too cold. Conditions just aren't conducive to golf. If you're in other parts of the country, that can change. For example, I live in San Antonio, Texas. It's 12 months a year golf. But in terms of training, it's very beneficial to still have an off season. So I use November through February as the off season for all parts of the country in terms of training. You might still be able to play, but your training schedule, it needs a 3 to 4 month off season. And it's the perfect time to train for distance and to compete in long drive. You're generally not playing in tournaments. You can take the time to explore your potential, and that is a really important thing. You have to be kind of carefree and even a little bit reckless when you're exploring what is your distance potential. It's not a thing where you're out there practicing your fairway finder and being cautious. Training for distance, you got to be a little bit loose and willing to go for it and see what you can get out of it. So again, off season, I want you to designate at least 3 months and as many as 4 months to be your off season training period, the period where you train specifically for distance, the period where you compete in long drive competitions. ULD has competitions all over the country, all year round. You can always find the appropriate age group, classification for your abilities so that you're competing against your peers and you've got a chance to win some trophies and gain the distance that's really going to help your tournament game.
Right now, there are more people playing golf in the United States than any other sport. More than baseball, more than basketball, more than soccer. More people play golf than anything. That's a little different globally, you know, a lot of people playing soccer overseas and basketball too. But here in the US, there's about 49 million people playing the game of golf. Over half of them are playing on some sort of technology. That's a lot of growth coming into the golf industry. And we're glad about that because about 80% of the beginners that go to play their first round at a golf course started somewhere on a virtual environment, like a Top Golf or a Top Tracer or on a simulator like this. A while back, we partnered with a company called GS Pro, a leading maker of simulator software. We partnered with them to build our ULD game for GS Pro. And now it's live, it's released. Anybody can play it. And there's a lot more coming. We're going to be adding head-to-head matches that you can play with your buddies globally. You can play in leagues, you can play on teams, and you can play your way to the ULD Greengrass World Championship right on this thing. The virtual side of things is really important to us because we've run out of places to hold our events. Driving ranges just aren't long enough. There's just not enough of them out there that are long enough. We have to have technology to grow the sport. So this kind of thing, technology is going to play a major part in the growth of long drive. Throughout the show today, we've been telling you how to play, where to play, and in and out of our segments, we've been showing you some of the winners from our World Championship. And as we told you, you can play in the World Championship from 7 and under to 85 plus, boys and girls, men and women, all sorts of ability divisions, but the top are our open divisions. And we're going to show you some highlights here from the open men and women amateurs and open men and women pros from this year's 2024 ULD World Championship.
30-second warning. Pass it down. Referees, go!
So,
I hope you've enjoyed this look inside the ULD headquarters, learned a little bit about long drive and the ULD Academy. Come check us out. We're going to make you longer, faster. Until next time, swing for the fence.
Tour Edge, the official club of traveling golfer. Bridgestone, the official ball of traveling golfer.
American Fit is the official apparel sponsor of the traveling golfer, the finest in feel and the finest in fashion.